share a bloodline, or people with whom we share our hearts, people who've come into our lives. And we walk down the path of life with them as far as we do, and then they leave this world, and we think about them, we feel their influence on our lives. Seasons come and go, and in the springtime we experience the springtime, and we remember what spring was like with them. We remember what summer or winter or fall was with them. The seasons come and go, and our loved ones come and go, but we always remember them. Here's a poem that I want to share with you this morning. It's called Another Spring. The seasons revolve and the years change with no assistance or supervision. The moon, without taking thought, moves in its cycle, full, crescent, and full. The white moon enters the heart of the river. The air is drugged with azalea blossoms. Deep in the night, a pine cone falls. Our campfire dies out in the empty mountains. The sharp stars flicker in the tremulous branches. The lake is black, bottomless in the crystalline night. High in the sky, the northern crown is cut in half by the dim summit of a snow peak. O heart, heart so singularly intransigent and corruptible, here we lie entranced by the starlight water, and moments that should each last forever slide unconsciously by us like water. Cantor, would you lead us in the 23rd Psalm? Sure.
Adonai Rohi lo exad, binot sheyar bitseni, amei menukot yenahaleini, nafshi yeshovev, yancheni, v'maglet tzedek, leman shemo. Gam ki elech b'geit salmavet, lo ira rak yata imadi. Shivtecha u'mishanteka hema yenakamuni. Taharok lefanai shulchan neged zorerai. Tishanta b'shemen roshi kosi revaya. Tov v'chesed yirdefuni kol yemei chayai. Shavti b'beit Adonai lehorech yamim.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for the sake of his name. Even when I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. With rod and staff, you comfort me. You have set a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This poem is called Shifting the Sun. When your father dies, say the Irish, you lose your umbrella against bad weather. May his son be your light, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the Welsh, you sink a foot deeper into the earth. May you inherit his light, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the Canadians, you run out of excuses. May you inherit his son, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the French, you become your own father. May you stand up in his light, say the Armenians. When your father dies, says the Indians, he comes back as the thunder. May you inherit his light, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the Russians, he takes your childhood with him. May you inherit his light, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the English, you join his club you vowed you wouldn't. May you inherit his son, say the Armenians. When your father dies, say the Armenians, your son shifts forever. You walk in his light. Canto the 121st Psalm.
Esainai elehari meayin yavo esri. Esainai elehari meayin yavo esri. Esri meim Adonai ose Shamayim Baretz Ezri Me'im Adonai Oseh Shamayim Baretz.
I lift my eyes to the mountains. What is the source of my help? My help will come from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. God will not allow your foot to slip. Your guardian will not slumber. Behold, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The Eternal is your keeper. The Lord is your shade upon your right hand. The sun shall not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. God will guard you from all evil and protect your being. The Lord will guard you coming and going from this time forth and forever. Lord, you have been our refuge in all the generations. Before the mountains were born, or earth and universe brought forth, from eternity to eternity, you are God. For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night. You sweep us away. We're like a dream at daybreak. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed, and in the evening fades and withers. The number of our years may be many or few, yet vain toil fills their span. For it is soon ended and we fly away. So teach us to number our days that we may grow wise in heart. Let your servants understand your ways and your children see your glory. We continue with the silent remembrance. Some of us are remembering parents. Some of us are remembering children. Some of us spouses. Some of us dear, dear friends. But let us remember them for a moment. Let us cherish the moments that we spent with them in this life. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of summer, we remember them. In the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joys we yearn to share, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they now are a part of us as we remember them. The Amalei Rachamim, wherever you are, if you can stand at this moment, if you're in your apartment or on a patio, or in your private home, just rise as we recite the Amalei Rachamim.
Amalei Rachamim, Shokein Pameromim, Amitzei Menocha Nechona, Tachat Kanfei Ashchina, In Kedoshim Oteorim, Ki Zohar Harakia, Mazirim, Et Nishmot Yakirenu Shel Halchu Le'olamam, Baal Harakamim, Yastireim Beseiter Kenafav, Le'olamim, Bitzuror, Bitzuror, Akayim Et Nishmatam, Adonai Hu Nachalatam, Ve'yanuchu B'shalom, Amishkavam V'nomar, Amen.
May our loved ones who have left us for the next life, whatever that might entail, may their souls be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. God, take our loved ones, take the souls of our loved ones, and may they dwell with you forever. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
This is one of my favorite poems by Edna St. Vincent Millay. It's called Dirge Without Music. She writes, I am not resigned to the shutting away of loving hearts in the hard ground. So it is, and so it will be, for so it has been time out of mind. Into the darkness they go, the wise and the lovely, crowned with lilies and with laurel they go. But I am not resigned. Lovers and thinkers into the earth with you, be one with the dull, the indiscriminate dust, a fragment of what you felt, of what you knew, a formula, a phrase remains, but the best is lost. The answers quick and keen, the honest look, the laughter, the love, they are gone. They are gone to feed the roses, elegant and curled. Is the blossom, fragrant is the blossom. I know, but I do not approve. More precious was the light in your eyes than all the roses in the world. Down, down, down into the darkness of the grave. Gently they go, the beautiful, the tender, the kind. Quietly they go, the intelligent, the witty, the brave. I know, but I do not approve, and I am not resigned. the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'yamad v'rach Yerutei v'yamlich Malchutei, v'chayichon v'yomechon uv'chayedecha Beit Yisrael b'galav v'yizman karibim ro'amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei l'mayim. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit ramam v'yit naseh. V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalach Shmei kutsha b'richu. Ve'elam in kol berchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Dal miran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamayim. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imru mav. U'ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. As long as we live, they too shall live. As long as we breathe, they shall be part of our lives, and they shall continue to have a loving, tender, and gentle influence for good in this life. And so this concludes our Kever Avot service. Thank you for joining us. I hope you can join us tonight for Kol Nidre, 7:30.
Yep.
7:30, and tomorrow for our Yom Kippur Day service that begins at 10. And you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on our website, you can watch on Facebook and Roku, our Roku station now. I think I've mentioned all of the media.
They gotta say Temple Beth El of Hollywood.
And it's got to say Temple Beth El of Hollywood. So Gamar Chatima Tova, may you be sealed for a wonderful year